This is Aussie Mac Zone. We'll cover everything Apple, including Macs, iPhones, iPads, and more. All this from an Aussie perspective. Sit back, relax, and insert yourself into the zone. The Aussie Mac Zone.
Hi everybody, welcome to Aussie Mac Show. Oh, here we go. Aussie Mac Zone Show 371. See, I haven't got Zarn tonight to keep me in line. So it'll be a nice and quick one tonight. Not a lot of news about. That's why it's going to be so quick. And Zarn, get better soon, please, buddy. It's important. You got to be here to keep me in track. So let me go back up to there. So 371. Geez, we're knocking them over, aren't we? Our Aussie Apple ramblings this week start with Facebook. So it has started. Facebook has removed news sites from Australia. The big hassle is they also removed charity pages like MS Australia, also the Bureau of Meteorology and other government agencies. Now, while the ban was only meant to target Australian news publishers, dozens of pages run by key government agencies, community pages, union pages, charity organisations and politicians were also blocked for several hours. Australia's main source of weather information, the Bureau of Meteorology, said on Thursday morning that it had been blocked and was advising users to go to its direct website, app or Twitter page. So there is more on the Guardian's outlook on that story. Now we go to this one. Yeah, so it was a bit of a muck-up by Facebook there, and they've been talking and blah, 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 blah. But anyway. Now, Apple updating the subscription sheet in iOS 14.5 with clearer pricing and trial information. 9 to 5 Mac reports the issues with the subscription sheet has been a hot topic lately. If I do it like that, like that's better, yeah. Amongst the community. But the developer behind Launch Center Pro, David Barnard, has pointed out that in the latest beta of 10.14.5, Apple has started to make some changes to improve the experience. The changes are subtle, but they're sure to make an impact on subscription sign-ups. Apple has made all of the text on the sheet more legible, pardon me, and they've updated the language to be clearer to the customer. The first one of the biggest changes to the sheet is the replacement of the App Store word mark with Apple Pay, so that it's clear to the customer they are buying something. The formatting of the subscription name has also been updated. It's no longer in all caps, but rather in normal case. Below that, you can see that they've increased the size of the policy text. It's much easier to read and write in your face now. So again, more in the show notes. That's thanks to 9 to 5 Mac. And we go up here to the next one. Now what about this? 270 new emoji coming to iOS. Really about 15 with many variations like hair colour or beards. Also, the syringe that was full of blood and spurting out is now just a clear liquid to signify a vaccine. Also, a bit of branding with the headphone emoji changing to the AirPods Pro. Now, in the picture we've got on the screen, you can see the hearts of fire and the mending heart emoji for those with a broken heart. So, yeah, all of these to look forward to. Pardon me again. I don't have any gaming because, as I said, Zarn's not here. So we go through that. There we go. So What about they're just waiting for my entertainment news to pop up. So the Apple TV app is now available on Chromecast with Google TV. CNET reports Apple TV's expansion to Google's Chromecast with Google TV has finally arrived. After first being announced in December, Google announced Thursday that Apple's TV app is now available on the Chromecast. With Google TV and... the Chromecast with... pardon me. The Chromecast with Google TV and will be coming to 2021 Sony and TCL TVs. Google TV powered televisions. Now, with the addition of the Apple TV app, Google now joins Apple and Roku's respective TV software in offering all the major streaming services. Also gives Google an edge over Amazon's Fire TV, which has an Apple TV app but lacks NBC Universal's Peacock. And what's next? Yes. Mythic Quest. Season 2 premiering Apple TV May 7. Now, Apple today shared a teaser for the second season of the popular Apple TV comedy Mythic Quest, which is set to premiere May 7. Mythic Quest, along with shows like The Morning Show, Dickinson, Sea, and For All Mankind, was one of the first series to be made available on Apple TV+. The show follows a team of video game developers navigating the challenges of running a popular online massive multiplayer role-playing game similar to World of Warcraft. The series was created by Rob McElhenney and Charlie Day, known for their work for the long-running series It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. McElhenney plays Grimm, the studio's creative director, while David Hornsby starring as executive producer David Brittlesby and Charlotte Nakado playing lead engineer Poppy Lee. The show also features Danny Pudi and F. Murray Abraham. Season 2 of Mythic Quest will focus on the team's effort to create a new expansion for the game, building on the Raven's Banquet expansion that was featured in the first season. And I can't wait. It's a great little series, that one. They did have a really good little one that they chucked together for when everyone was in lockup. Just a special little one that people could go and see, and it was great. And we thank them for that sincerely. The next no, that way, yes, that's for later on. Sorry, just doing everything on my own tonight has its challenges. Now, what about this poor bloke? Oh no, we'll come back to that in a minute. Apple's battery woes. Apple Watch owners of Series 5 and SE versions, you need to update to software version 7.3.1 now, because if your watch gets to power reserve mode, it will stop charging. If you can't charge your Apple Watch, call Apple and they will exchange it. That's how bad it is. Now, some 2016 or 2017 MacBook Pros also have an issue with the battery, that if they get to 1% battery level, they will also stop charging. Please update to macOS Big Sur 11.2.1 or later, or install the macOS Catalina 10.15.7 supplemental update to resolve that little challenge. Oh, this is the story. Look, I got the picture there and not doing it. So hang on, we'll just go back. That was a naughty thing to do, wasn't it? We'll come back to that in just a sec. So, rumours. Apple are holding a March event, and Apple are not holding a March event. Apple are holding a March event. Apple are not holding a March event. So, I've got no idea. It seems nobody else has got any idea except for maybe Apple. So we'll just have to wait and see what's happening. There's all these rumours going around, but nothing definite. Now this one here, this is the one we've been waiting to show you. Sorry about that. Man swallows AirPod in his sleep in the US. 9 News reports, this is our public service announcement, a US man who woke up with a strange feeling in his chest was shocked to find out he had one of his AirPod headphones lodged in his throat. Bradford Gutierrez from Worcester in Massachusetts wrote on Facebook last week that he'd been unable to drink a glass of water after waking up in the morning. I had to lean over and let it spill out of the sink, Gross, he wrote. Something felt off with a lot of pressure in my chest, but I figured my throat was just dry or something from all the snow shoveling late last night. But while scouring the room for his AirPods that he had been listening through as he went to sleep the night before, he could only find one. Mr. Gutierrez's son joked that maybe he'd swallowed the other one in his sleep. Fast forwards were tripped to the ER and an x-ray, and sure enough, I had an AirPod lodged in the lower part of my esophagus, he wrote. I just had an emergency endoscopy to get it removed. Be careful listening to wireless headphones when you fall asleep. You never know where they'll end up. He also thanked his wife for dropping everything to make sure he was looked after. So, replying to well wishes on the same Facebook thread, Mr. Gutierrez confirmed that his headphone was still working, but only at half the volume. And there is a little bit more to the story in the show notes, of course. So, now what else have we got? Yes. All right, so this one. So we're still trying to do a how-to every week. At least one. Here's one now. How to download movies and shows from Apple TV Plus for offline viewing. Thanks to digital trends, suppose you've settled into the backseat of a car to watch some Apple TV Plus on your iPhone or iPad during a long road trip or during your commute to and from work. Don't let things like a poor wireless signal or reception or limited data plan spoil your binge session and download your favourite television and movie content before you hit the road. Whether you're catching up on episodes of Dickinson, Ted Lasso, or keeping the kids occupied in the back seat with new shows like The Snoopy Show, or taking in a movie like The Banker or Palmer on a long flight. Let's explain how to download in a few easy steps. So if you're subscribed to either Apple TV Plus or an Apple TV channel, you can choose to download any TV show or movie for later viewing. The Apple TV Plus later viewing ability is available for select devices, including iPhone, iPad, iPod Touch, and Mac. Any content you download is available for up to 30 days, but Apple notes that some content may expire sooner. Some Apple TV channels may limit how many titles can be downloaded at a time. If you hit that limit, a message will give you a heads up to delete some previous content. Now, whether you're on a device running iOS, iPad OS, or Mac OS, the download process is the same. Take note that at this time you cannot download content for offline viewing on Apple TV devices, smart TVs, and other streaming devices. Open the Apple TV app on your device. Search for the movie or TV show you wish to download. Tap or click the download button, a cloud with a downward facing arrow, next to the TV show or movie. Note, on a computer, the cloud icon will appear for TV episodes when you hover your mouse arrow over the individual episode. Now, once your video has been downloaded, you can access it by navigating to the Library tab and then the Downloaded section for within the Apple TV app. To remove any downloaded content, in other words, so you can get more, from an iOS or iPad, tap the title that has an iPhone with a check mark icon next to it and tap Remove Download. You can also just delete with a swipe or bulk delete via the Edit button right from your downloaded folder. On a Mac, right-click the content and choose Remove Download. Now that you're all set, all you need to do is stock up on your favourite shows and maybe a movie or two you haven't seen, or an old standby you could watch again and again, and hit the road, or the plane, or the train, or the bus, and enjoy them. Please enjoy them. That's what it's all about. Now, don't forget, we've got show notes each week and on the show that upload, the link being this week, https://aussiemaxzone.com.au/AMZ371. Also, you'll see 6 weeks worth of show notes. Email us, Michael or Zarn, or get well Zarn, aussiemaxzone.com.au. However you're listening to us, please just give us a rating. It helps others find us. Don't forget, as soon as something's announced, we'll put it in our Aussie Max Zone page on Apple News. Thanks to our supporters, you, our listeners. Now, we'd normally go over to Zarn for the infamous sign-off, but he's not here. I'm not going to take his glory away from him. So everyone, please take it easy and get going. Have fun. Enjoy your Apple stuff. And Zarn, see you next week. Thank you, everybody. And now we do the end of...